When assessing my personality, I find it helpful to refer to the Myers-Briggs type indicator. Overall, the MBTI test was developed as an instrument to measure 16 personality types, and it helps measure one's preferences when it comes to focusing energy and attention, acquiring information, making decisions, and relating to the world. I strongly believe that I'm an extroverted person as I'm constantly socializing, organizing, participating, and focusing on the world around me. And this can be seen throughout my life as I'm an outgoing person. For example, when completing homework and studying for exams, if somebody asks me for help, I'll be sure to help them make sure that they understand the content that they asked me about. When it comes to taking in information, I find myself to rely on intuition, as I'm usually looking for patterns, main ideas, and future possibilities. This is strongly seen throughout my experience in flight school when I was learning how to recover from an engine failure, as I would have to quickly look for ideas and solutions to recover from the engine failure, making me rely on my intuition. When assessing my personality when it comes to making decisions, I heavily rely on feeling, as I often make decisions based off the beliefs and values of those around me. For example, this can be seen when I'm working on projects for anthropology at NC State, as I made sure that all my teammates were being involved throughout the project so that I could give them a fair and supportive evaluation. When it comes to dealing with the world, I am seen as judging, as I like to take a planned and organized approach for any situation, along with making decisions and keeping life under control. This can be seen throughout my high school career, as I always carried around a planner that detailed my week ahead. This planner had a list of what needed to be accomplished for that week, keeping my tasks organized and allowing me to plan ahead, preventing from any rushing and unnecessary stress. At one point in time during AP US history, I was challenged when it came to remembering large amounts of information in short amounts of time. As someone that puts focus on intuition when it comes to taking in information, I found it difficult to learn through facts, along with solving problems through facts, as that mainly corresponded to sensing. After analyzing my personal identities, I felt a specific study tip for me included understanding the big picture and significance of events rather than memorizing all of the details. I believe that this particular approach would be helpful in my case, as I find it much easier and more effective to understand the big idea of something rather than memorizing each individual fact, and this also allows me to be more effective and efficient when studying. In high school, I worked on a project with classmates along with students from China. The purpose of the project was to gain an understanding of food scarcity throughout urbanized communities and understand what needs to be done. Throughout the course of the project, I took on the roles of analyzing the current situation and creating visuals. I also acted as leader, as I would make sure all of the team members got their work completed on time. From an MBTI perspective, I acted as an extrovert, as I was constantly communicating with my team members to make sure that all their work was completed and help them on any task. I also implemented feeling, as when group members would fall behind, I would make sure that I addressed their needs and help them complete their task. From an MBTI perspective, a source of tension within the group came from planning and completing tasks, as I fell under the judging category while some members were under the perceiving category. This resulted in tension, as I wanted to complete dates by a certain time and on schedule, while others wanted to complete their task on their own time. But with compromise, we were able to set certain dates, and with these dates, we were able to complete the project on time and successfully.